Morning gents, we're going to do converting units today and I just want to show you through this. So I'm just going to go straight in for some examples. You can pause the video later and read through this. However, it's exactly what I'm going to give you in a work booklet. In fact, you've probably seen it if you've downloaded that booklet that I've given you. That's in there, but I'm going to explain through it with a few examples so you're clear of what I mean by all the different terms. So let's go and have a go at converting from one unit to another. So last lesson we spoke about all these different symbols, milli, kilo, etc. And sometimes we want to express it from one value to another. So first of all, we've got to determine, are we going from a smaller unit to a bigger unit or a bigger unit to a smaller unit? In this instance, we're going from a small milli to a big unit kilo. So we're actually going to end up, when we find our power, we're going to end up with a negative value because we're going from small to big. So we're going to end up with something that's going to be negative. Now, what we have to find out is something called the exponential difference. Now I've written that on here, just there. But what do I mean by that? Okay, so milli, if you was to say milli, you would say milli was 10 to the minus 3 if we wrote it in standard form. Then, I'll write this, kilo, it would be 10 to the power of 3 because it's 1,000. So what I mean by that, what's the difference between minus 3 and 3? Well, if you used to add that up, you would find that was 6. So my value is going to be minus 6. So I would have 200 times 10 to the minus 6 kilograms. So that's my final answer for that. So if I wanted to express milligrams into kilograms, that's the way I'd go around it. So let's just work our way through the next one. Now, if you want to have a go yourself, pause the video, and then restart it in a minute or so. If you're still not sure, let's do another one. So first rule, are we going from a small unit to a large or a large unit to a small? Well, you can see centi is a lot smaller than mega, so we're going to end up with some negative value again. Next part, I've got to express the centi in its power, so that'll be 10 to the minus 2, and that going to mega, we know mega is 10 to the 6. Now the exponential difference from minus 2 to 6 is 8. So I'm going to have a negative 8. Therefore, 105 centimeters would be 105 times 10 to the power of 8 mega meters. Welcome back. If you've joined us, just check your answer. Hopefully you got the same as that, and that was the working. Okay, same again. If you're happy now and you want to have a go at the next one, pause the video and then restart it in a short while. In fact, what I might do is just show you, just write those, I've only got 6. So write those down there. Just give you a minute to write 3, 4. Okay, well done gents. Let's work through these now. Hopefully you had a go at doing them and you can now check your answers. So we're going to go from 10 giga to milli. Now again, first bit, are we going from small to large or large to small? So this time we're going from a large to a small. So we're going to end up with a positive value for our power, giga. And we look at the exponential difference. So let's write the power, 10 to the 9. Going to 10 to the minus 3 for milli. That difference is going to be a power of 12. So therefore, if I want to express 10 gigameters in millimeters, it would be 10 times 10 to the power of 12 millimeters. Okay, next one. This one's a little bit tricky because we're going to be doing deci, so to nano. Now deci, if you can remember, I'll just write this down to give you a bit of it. It's going to be 10 to the minus 1. We're going to nano, which is 10 to the minus 9. So actually we're going from large to small. So therefore we are going to have a power, a positive power. As you can see, that's going to be a difference of 8 from negative 1 to 9. So my final answer is going to be 5 times 10 to the power of 8 nanometers. Don't happen there. Nanometers. Next one. 10 teragrams going to milligrams. So we're going to go from large to small. So we're going to have a negative value for our power. That's 10 to the power of 12 tera. Going to milli, which is 10 to the minus 3. So that difference, the exponential difference there from 12 to negative 3 is going to be 15. Therefore, final answer is going to be 10 times 10 to the power of negative 15 milligrams. And then finally, hopefully you're all nice and confident by now. We're going to go from milli to nano. So we're going from large to small. So we're going to have a negative value. Milli is going to be 10 to the minus 3. Nano, 10 to the minus 9. So we're going to get an exponential difference there from minus 3 to 6. So our power is going to be something to the power 6. So we're going to get 25.2 I've got my power there, times 10 to the minus 6 nanoseconds. Alright, gents, well done. Now you can complete another section in your workbook. Well done.